Donny and Marie Osmond hid this dark secret for years, and now it's finally being revealed. From their rise to stardom to the untold struggles they faced, this is the truth about the relationship between Donny and Marie Osmond that they tried to conceal. Donny and Marie Osmond, the iconic sibling duo, are widely praised for their lively on-screen personalities and beautiful harmonies. With a soundtrack playing in the background, they've been America's sweethearts, captivating audiences for years with their irresistible charm and wholesome image. However, like many stars, the glitzy spotlight often conceals the shadows lurking behind their radiant smiles and vibrant performances. Behind the scenes, they navigated numerous challenges, trials, and personal battles, all hidden from the public eye for many years. Donny Osmond and his sister Marie have had an incredible partnership with successful collaborations spanning decades. Surprisingly, Donny has no plans to team up with Marie again anytime soon, which might come as a shock to many. Their on-screen journey began with co-hosting The Mike Douglas Show in the 70s, leading to their popular variety show Donny and Marie, and even a feature film called Goin' Coconuts. Despite the film not being a fan favorite, the duo continued their success, co-hosting a daytime talk show in the late 90s and a thriving 11-year Las Vegas residency at the Flamingo. Their bond extends beyond work, especially during tough times like the tragic death of Marie's son. Donny shared how close they are in real life, with their dressing rooms side by side. Even when Marie was going through tough moments, she would come out ready to go after a good cry. However, despite their close relationship, the siblings went their separate ways in 2019 after their Las Vegas residency, and they haven't worked together since. Now, you might be wondering how Donny and Marie managed to hit the big time with their singing careers. To uncover this musical mystery, we must take a closer look at the musical history of these two iconic siblings. Born into the world of fame, Donny Osmond's journey began at a mere 5 years old. That early start set the stage for a soaring trajectory, not just for him, but for the whole Osmond family. With their melodious music, the Osmonds quickly won the hearts of millions, dazzling audiences with their pristine image and compelling tunes. They became household names in the blink of an eye. In their early days, the Osmonds were all about barbershop and gospel styles. The intricate harmonies and soulful melodies were a perfect match for the family's vocal strengths. But as the music scene of the 1960s evolved, so did the Osmonds. Enter the 1970s, a decade of diverse musical influences, and the Osmonds made a bold move. They shifted from barbershop and gospel to the more contemporary sounds of pop music. It was new and risky, but it paid off. Their new sound clicked with the younger generation, and Osmond Mania was born. While the whole family was enjoying the success they had earned, it was Donny who brought that unique spark as the lead vocalist. His voice became synonymous with the Osmond brand. With his youthful energy and undeniable charisma, he played a pivotal role in propelling the group to international stardom. The media and fans couldn't get enough. Donny Osmond was the talk of the town, gracing countless magazine covers. But as Donny soared to new heights, his sister Marie wasn't far behind. Inspired by her brother's monumental success, Marie stepped into show business with an independent spirit. Although her journey had its own share of challenges, she carved out her niche with hits like Paper Roses. Marie's individual success highlighted the depth of talent within the Osmond family, proving that their triumph was more than a lucky moment, but a result of hard work, dedication, and undeniable talent. As the decade rolled on, a noticeable shift unfolded. The ever-evolving music industry introduced new faces and sounds. The Osmonds, once pop world champions, now faced competition like the Bay City Rollers, and their unshakable position started to waver. Yet what remained constant was their ability to adapt, evolve, and stay relevant. By the end of the 1970s, the Osmonds had firmly established themselves not just as another musical act, but as legends. The lives of Donny and Marie were not as simple as they seemed to be. Behind the stardom, they too had their share of struggles. For many, childhood is a time of innocence, carefree days and exploration. However, for a select few like Donny Osmond, it becomes an era marked by the blinding lights of fame, a stage and a microphone. While the world marveled at his talent and charisma, few paused to consider the weight of the crown worn by a child star. Introduced to the entertainment industry at the tender age of 5, Donny was thrust into a world less forgiving than it appears. The very environment that celebrates talent can be ruthlessly demanding. The limelight, while illuminating his prodigious talent, also cast long and often intimidating shadows. From rehearsals to performances, interviews to photo shoots, his days were set not by the typical routines of a child, but by the incessant drumbeat of the entertainment industry. Being in the public eye at such a young age brought its own set of challenges for Donny. He had to grapple with the dual realities of being a child and a star. While children of his age enjoyed playtime and school, Donny was dealing with the complex world of fame. This early start, though endearing to the audience, posed a significant challenge. Sky-high expectations and no chance of mistakes made every performance subject to scrutiny. Despite the relentless pressure, Donny, with his innate talent, managed to captivate audiences effortlessly. Beneath the surface, however, the weight of expectations and fear of letting down fans, family, and himself was a constant companion. As the lead vocalist and the undeniable star of the Osmonds, much of the group's success hinged on his young shoulders. This sense of responsibility, often overwhelming for adults, was carried by a child. Donny wasn't just performing for applause, he was ensuring the Osmond brand thrived. Concert tickets sold out, albums were purchased, and television ratings soared. His youthful exuberance, perceived as effortless, was a result of dedication, hard work, and perhaps a sense of duty well beyond his years. Early in his career, Donny learned that fame was a double-edged sword, offering opportunities on one side and challenges on the other. This daunting realization equipped him with a maturity that many of his peers lacked. His ability to handle the highs and lows, find a balance between personal and professional life, and remain grounded despite the whirlwind of stardom is a testament to his strength of character in the annals of entertainment. Now, let's shift our focus to Marie's individual journey. While the Osmond family name echoed globally, it would be a mistake to overlook Marie's unique path. As the only female Osmond in the bustling industry of the tumultuous 70s, her journey, though paved with stardom, was also riddled with challenges uniquely hers. Marie's entry into the world of entertainment was undoubtedly influenced by her brother's towering success, yet even in the shadow of their immense fame, she carved out a niche for herself. Her foray into the business featured hits of her own, with the particularly memorable tune Paper Roses. It wasn't just her melodious voice that garnered attention, it was the emotional depth with which she rendered her songs, making them resonate deeply with her audience. But as we know, for every ascent, there are valleys. While Marie's career was studded with professional highs, it was interspersed with personal lows. The burden of expectations and the public's insatiable curiosity made every challenge she faced doubly hard. Each misstep and hurdle wasn't just a personal ordeal, but became a subject for public discussion, a scrutiny that many would find suffocating. One of the most heart-wrenching episodes from Marie's journey came to light in 2015, when she recounted a particularly traumatic incident. She detailed an encounter where producers, disregarding her evident frailty at weighing merely 103 pounds, subjected her to cruel comments. They labeled her disgusting and accused her of being a disgrace to her family. Such callous episodes serve as a brutal reminder that the world of showbiz, often perceived as glitzy and glamorous, has its dark underbellies. These experiences not only had a profound impact on her self-worth, but also led her down a path of severe dietary restrictions, affecting her physical health gravely. Yet, amidst these challenges, Marie's bond with her family remained her bedrock. Despite achieving solo success, she never distanced herself from her roots. she returned to perform alongside her brothers, reigniting the familial magic that initially catapulted the Osmonds to fame. This oscillation between her solo career and her association with her family showcased not just her versatility as an artist, but also her deep-rooted sense of belonging and loyalty. As we reflect on the era that was and the legacy of the Osmonds, Marie's journey stands as a testament to the power of perseverance. Her story is not just that of an artist, but of a woman who, time and again, picked herself up, dusted off the setbacks, and soldiered on through her trials and tribulations, successes and comebacks. Now, let's rewind to the 1970s, an era of seismic shifts in the music world. The decade witnessed the decline of some genres and the meteoric rise of others. As the musical landscape transformed, so did the tastes and preferences of listeners. For artists who had tasted success in the earlier part of the decade, the latter half presented a formidable challenge: adapt to the evolving environment or risk being left behind. Donny and Marie Osmond, the beloved sibling duo, weren't immune to these challenges. After basking in the spotlight during the height of Osmond mania in the early 1970s, they began to feel the pressure. Their brand of music became overshadowed by newer contemporary sounds, with the Bay City Rollers, among others, capturing the audience's attention, signaling a shift in musical tastes. Navigating the music industry path is no easy feat. After hitting the pinnacle of success, artists often grapple with the challenge of staying relevant. Donny and Marie were no exceptions, but what made them stand out was their early recognition of the signs and their willingness to adapt. Donny, sensing the changing winds, decided to branch out on his own. Hoping for the freedom to experiment with a more contemporary sound and image, he ventured into a solo career. This led him to explore the disco trend, a genre that was taking the world by storm. While he enjoyed some successes, it wasn't enough to overshadow the towering achievements of the Osmond family brand. On the other hand, Marie had her share of struggles, facing intense competition and unique pressures as the only female Osmond in showbiz. Yet she never shied away from reinventing herself, displaying an uncanny ability to understand the pulse of the audience. However, the true genius of the duo emerged when they decided to combine their individual strengths. Recognizing that their collective charisma was unparalleled, they embarked on a collaborative project. The result? An explosion of hits, including chart toppers like Morning Side of the Mountain and I'm Leaving It All Up to You. These songs not only reaffirmed their place in the musical cosmos, but also showcased their agility in adapting to contemporary sounds. Marie Osmond's life has seen its share of tough moments, including 2 divorces and the heartbreaking loss of a child. Despite these challenges, she consistently shows incredible inner strength, overcoming whatever obstacles come her way. With a showbiz career spanning from the 1970s to the present, there's much more to learn about this multi-talented performer. Let's uncover the untold truth of Marie Osmond. After their Vegas show concluded in 2019, Marie shared a touching Instagram post memorializing their final performance at the Flamingo. Captioning a video of her and her brother taking their last bows, she wrote, "Well, we made it over the finish line and I only limped a little." She emphasized that although Donny and Marie as a duo had come to an end, they were still brother and sister, and she'd see him at Christmas. In a 1977 People magazine cover story, Marie revealed her penchant for wearing black slinky dresses on her variety show, stating they made her look thinner. This comment took a tragic turn when, decades later, she disclosed her struggles with an eating disorder during the peak of their TV fame. In a 2019 Fox News interview, she shared how she would starve herself for 3 days before taping Donny and Marie, resorting to lemon water and cayenne pepper with maple syrup to stay skinny. Network executives added to the pressure, telling her to lose 10 pounds or risk the show's cancellation, which shattered her self-image. The revelations didn't stop there. In her 2001 memoir, Behind the Smile, Marie disclosed that she'd been allegedly sexually abused as a child. During a 2019 episode of The Talk, she shared how this abuse led her to question her sexuality around the age of 8 or 9. Her distaste for men, stemming from the abuse and constant body comparisons with other girls due to her poor body image, fueled these feelings. It was the positive relationships with her father and brothers that eventually helped her work through these emotions and change her opinion of men. Life in the spotlight isn't always as glamorous as it seems. The Osmond family faced their fair share of challenges, from financial struggles to the pressures of fame. However, the biggest secret they tried to hide was the strain on the relationship between Donny and Marie. Despite their on-screen chemistry, the siblings faced personal struggles that took a toll on their bond. The pressures of fame, combined with the expectations placed on them, led to a troubled past that remained concealed for years. The Osmond family faced its fair share of problems, some rooted in varying levels of attention and exposure under the spotlight. Despite being the talents generating income, some family members were bullied by executives and managers. While the Donny and Marie show thrived with great celebrity guests, things weren't always smooth for Marie behind the scenes, given the responsibilities on her shoulders. In one incident, Groucho Marx's appearance on the show left Marie with not-so-pleasant memories. She recalled the comedian's inappropriate behavior, suggesting he needed to fix his manners around women. In her tell-all book, Behind the Smile, Marie disclosed a terrible secret from her childhood. The Osmond duo, Donny and Marie, didn't always share the stage in perfect harmony. In the 1980s, they decided to go their separate ways for solo careers, exploring independent options. However, the anticipation and excitement were palpable when they reunited for a Vegas show. Donny admitted he always knew they'd perform together again, and upon seeing the Flamingo, he declared, "This is it." Working together again, though, proved challenging as they had both experienced solo careers, making the transition less than smooth. Donny acknowledged that he was no longer the bossy older brother, saying, "I'm dealing with somebody who is in control of her own career now." To navigate their working relationship, they brought in director and choreographer Barry Leather. Despite the changes, the close bond they once had has evolved, and they admitted to not seeing much of each other outside of the show nowadays. After all, who wants to spend every day outside of work with their co-workers? That's what they thought too. From his debut TV appearance on The Andy Williams Show performing Puppy Love in 1972 to winning Dancing with the Stars in Season 9 and coming close to clinching the Masked Singer crown, Donny Osmond reminisced about key moments in his career. One memorable clip featured Donny and his younger sister, Marie Osmond, during an interview with ET to promote their rebooted daytime talk show, Donny and Marie, which aired from 1998 to 2000. Their original variety show ran from 1976 to 1979. Reflecting on the decision to come back together for the talk show, Donny shared, "It was always assumed that Donny and Marie would come back together and do something because we ended our show in 78, 79, and in 1998 we came back together again to do a talk show, and I thought, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be kind of fun. Let's go for it, Marie." We cleared all these stations all across the country, and we went for it. Donny acknowledged the unique chemistry he shared with his sister, emphasizing the importance of their sibling connection. "There was something about the combination of Donny and Marie, and it wouldn't have worked had we not been siblings, in my opinion," he said. Recalling their upbringing and time spent together, he added, "I joined the band, the Osmond Brothers, which kind of separated us, and then Marie joined when she was like 12 or 13, and the whole Donny and Marie thing came together again. There was something organic about that, and when she hit me with pies and hit me in the stomach or slapped me, it was all natural, it was all organic. I think a lot of people really related to that in families, and it was all in fun." The Osmond siblings concluded their last joint performance in 2019, wrapping up an impressive 11-year duo for their Las Vegas show at the Flamingo. Donny Osmond expressed a sense of missing the collaboration with his sister since then and appeared to firmly close the door on a professional reunion. I miss working with her because we had such a rapport on stage, but that whole era has passed, Osmond remarked. It's gone. It's done. While acknowledging the potential for circumstances to change, he hinted that revisiting the Donny and Marie collaboration would need to be the right fit, with Marie's agreement being essential. Donny, drawing on his long experience in the industry, emphasized the importance of never saying never. However, he noted that there's currently no inclination, both in his mind and Marie's, for a reunion. He mentioned the possibility of a one-off event, but clarified that there hadn't been anything sparking interest in a Las Vegas performance like their previous 11-year run or the Donny and Marie talk show. As we reflect on the remarkable journey of Donny and Marie Osmond, it's essential to remember that even our favorite celebrities face challenges and struggles. The hidden truth about their relationship sheds light on the complexities of fame and the sacrifices made to entertain and inspire. Don't forget to subscribe for more intriguing insights into the lives of your favorite stars.